What Socrates wanted is he wanted both. He wanted individuals who knew how to pay attention in such a way that what they found salient helped them determine the truth, and that the truth that they found helped them to train their attention to find salience. Socrates wanted something like that. So what he would do is he would go about questioning people, maddening frustration. So Socrates would come up to somebody and say, well, what are you doing here? And, oh, I'm in the marketplace. Well, why are you in the marketplace? Well, I'm purchasing something. Well, why are you purchasing something? Well, I want to get these goods. Well, why do you want these goods? Because they'll make me happy. And then Socrates starts to, oh, so you must know what happiness is. Well, happiness is pleasure, Socrates, I guess, and these things give me pleasure. But is it possible, Socrates would ask, to have pleasure and still find yourself in a horrible situation that you really dislike? Well, of course, Socrates, that's possible. Oh, so then happiness isn't pleasure. You're being coy with me. Tell me, Socrates would say. What is happiness? Oh, it's getting what's most important to you. Well, that means that you have to have knowledge. Is it any kind of knowledge? Well, no, it's the knowledge of what's important. What's truly important, or what you only think is important? I guess what's truly important, Socrates. Okay, so what's that knowledge of what's truly important called? I guess that would be wisdom, Socrates. Oh, so in order to find happiness, you must have first cultivated wisdom. Tell me how you cultivate wisdom and what wisdom is. And the person goes, they collapse. They get to this point where they can't answer. They fall into a state called aporia. People compared it to being stung by a stingray or falling under a magician's spell. You don't know what's going on. One thing you might say is, well, Socrates is just a skeptic. He's trying to show people that they don't know anything because he wants to show that the gods are right, that nobody has any wisdom, etc. That's too simple. I think something more sophisticated is going on with Socrates, right? Socrates is trying to get you to realize, he's like incarnating the axial revolution. He's trying to get you to realize how much each one of us, myself included, how much we're bullshitting ourselves all the time. Why? Because we pursue things, we find things salient to us. There, happiness, fame, it's salient to us, and we're pursuing it, we're putting our efforts into it way before we understand it, way before we grasp the truths of it. We are always making ourselves susceptible to bullshit because we are being driven by powerful motivations that are salient to us, that are greatly in excess of our understanding of their truth or reality. We are always, all of us, bullshitting ourselves. And what that does is that provokes a reaction in people. It goes one of two ways. People either go, and they don't want to be showing that about themselves, and they become angry at Socrates. Or some people have an insight. They realize, I need to transform myself. I need to find a way to keep relevance and truth tracking each other, enabling each other. And when Socrates realized that he was having this effect on people, he had his answer to his dilemma. He knew how it was that the gods were not lying, and he was the wisest of human beings. His answer was the following: he knew what he did not know. And we all say, I know what I don't know. I'm ignorant of a lot of it. No. He knew in a way that allows you to directly, painfully confront your capacity for bullshitting yourself. To really realize what you do not know is to realize, I'm pursuing her and I don't know what's going on. I'm pursuing that and I don't know what's going on. That's what he's talking about. Now, many people think that Socrates just concluded that that's it. he didn't know anything. No, that's not what Socrates is talking about. Socrates does claim to know things. You can imagine how Socrates pisses people off. So he's put on trial.